They both have a passion to make a difference. They both are committed to do well for the community and to make sure everybody's included.
I think they're two of the kindest, most generous, successful people I've ever met.
I'm an ambitious person, for sure, but my ambitions tend to be for how I can make a difference in the vitality of the place that I live.
I'd call myself a bit of a continuous improvement junkie, whether it's making our business better or whether it's helping our communities and our regions get better.
My husband's business is a family business that's in, generation 4 now. And
well, if you grow up in the Mortenson family, you grow up in the construction business. From the time I was 4 or 5 years old, I was walking job sites with my dad. When I was 15, he walked into my room and handed me my labor's union card and gave me the address of where my summer job was.
As one of the very senior folks told me, he's like, the reality is David had to work 2 times as hard for every single job he got, but he didn't stop. And I think every single person at that company, they all believe he'd be chairman whether or not he was a Mortenson.
I never think about the growth of the business in a lens of through my leadership. I think of the growth of the business through the lens of the great leaders that we have running the different business units in the company.
When you go on a Mortenson job site today, you see a reflection of our community.
I find his organization, I know a few people in this organization, in fact my future son-in-law works for this organization, to be one that includes inclusiveness, both for diversity and for gender. Completely
unafraid to chart a course and say, let's see where alternative energy, for example, could take us. To become the leading builder behind wind and solar. That takes extraordinary insight and leadership.
It's the coolest thing about our business is we are actually helping the community and businesses transform themselves through the design and construction process. And the amount of energy and excitement when somebody's there cutting that ribbon, knowing that they're going to have the opportunity to walk into a new office or enjoy a new entertainment venue, it's spectacular.
When it came time to dedicate US Bank Stadium, I thought that was a profound moment for not only the stadium and the community, but the company. He took the stage and he only held it for about 30 seconds. And this could have been a huge moment for him personally and his family. And instead, in about 30 seconds, he ceded the stage to the superintendent on the project and gave all of the laborers credit for that amazing achievement. What I loved about that moment is he didn't think twice. It was authentic. It's exactly who he is. It's who Kate is as well.
I got my degree in journalism and did the very obvious thing after graduating, which was go into the United States Peace Corps. And moved to a tiny island off the east coast of Africa and had an opportunity to teach high school kids and then also develop other projects around environmental sustainability.
Kate's a bit of an entrepreneur. It doesn't matter whether she's chairing the governance committee at NPR or part of the executive committee at our local school or running what's really the second largest sporting event in America.
Let's take, for example, Kate being the CEO of the NCAA Final Four, right? Now, a lot of people would take that and say, well, my mission is to run the best Final Four game I could possibly come up with. Instead, Kate thought about it for about 2 seconds and said, this is so much more. I need to think about what does this mean for the next 20 years in Minnesota and Minneapolis and the Twin Cities? To have that point of view and to bring that perspective to bear, I have no doubt we will be a destination because of what Kate has done.
Leading the Final Four project is, for me, and the opportunity of a lifetime to really bring together the caring commitment that I have for our community and the different ways I want to see it thrive and do well.
It's basketball, but behind it is it's business. It's building the community.
We really see an opportunity to make much more of an already pretty spectacular 4-day national sports event.
People don't realize, I surely didn't realize, how much heavy lifting goes on. She's got a team of young, talented individuals that she's leading.
If you're building an entire operation from scratch, you know, what does inclusion look like in that? And so I had the opportunity to put together really the A team, but not necessarily the team that had that opportunity previously. And I think one of the important legacies that we'll leave is we'll show the excellence that we can deliver with and through the talents of underrepresented people to give us increasing confidence that our growing diversity is an incredibly powerful and good thing.
I wish I could tell you the amount of time and hours that go into making sure that this thing is being prepared for. If preparation is going to be an indicator of how successful it's going to be, we're going to have the most successful one ever.
Family's the foundation of everything for them. Family is the source of strength. Family is the source of, I think, their bedrock values.
I think it's one of those, it's that pay it forward thing where you do good and the next person will do good, and then the community survives and thrives as a result of it.
Both for Kate and I, our desire to be responsible stewards, it's part of our faith and a call for what our purpose is here in the Twin Cities and in life.
I think young people, they need to see possibilities for themselves. And, you know, sometimes with entertainment and culture, you're only getting a glimpse at a very narrow slice of life, and you're missing all of these wonderful ways that you can make a living, engage in community.
I'd give any young man or woman the same advice my parents gave me, which was find your passion and work hard at what you do.